As we bring this part of the journey to a close, I want to bring it all together for you. The first thing is that we learned that you need to contextualize that your product is just one piece of the business decathlon. In order for you to achieve the long-term objective of a thriving, energizing business, you need to master all 10 parts of the business decathlon. And while some people do find their perfect idea for the very first time, a bit like finding the perfect life partner, most people settle on it after a journey of trying different products. The journey is a prized part of your learning, building strength in the many facets of your business skills. The key is to balance mentally the desire for the perfect product with the need to pick a product rather than overthink it, so that you can start building fitness in all areas you need to learn in. We then looked at the 4M components of a good startup product. Firstly, meet the needs of your customer. What problem are you trying to solve? Then, understand whether the market exists. Are there enough buying customers out there? Then the magic of you, the key differentiator. Understand what gives you energy, your superpower, so that you can maximize it throughout the value chain of your business. Muscle for success. Value learning above all else, and know that you don't need to do every single piece of the value chain. You can outsource parts while you build a strong foundation of success. Consistency is king, and those who persist over a long period of time can outplay anybody. It all comes down to your mindset. We started by looking with the magic of you through the lens of your superpower. And the quote that stood out for me was Pat Flynn's quote that said, "The truth is, if you don't have a passion for what you're doing, your energy will eventually fizzle out." We looked at the different energies between what made you good and what made you great and what made you hum. And your exercise was to reflect on those things that make you feel good, that you could imagine doing for the rest of your life, and that came easy to you, backed up by the questions to people around you to tell you what they thought your superpower was. Together with your job and history reflections, those should give you a stronger sense between what gives you energy and the types of environments that you need and the work functions that you do best. The reason we did this was because of the business decathlon. We need to work out which part of the value chain that you need to own and do yourselves, because that's what you're naturally good at or you get energy from them, and which parts you need to make sure we get others to do, or know that they will be energy draining and try and minimize them if you have to do them yourself. The examples I gave is that I don't enjoy logistics and operations, and my superpower is explaining things in human speak. So I teach courses and work with people's money. I don't do physical products, and if I was to do them, I'd outsource as much as possible. In my wealth management business, I have someone that helps me with all the admin, operations, and compliance, because that really drains my energy, and I cannot add any great value there. In the Muscle for Success, we looked at the fact that you could make money by selling your time, selling a product, which is not as bound by time, especially if you sell it via the internet, and earning money through investments. But we also discussed that as you got further into the value chain, it takes you more energy and more time and brain power, but it also means that you make more money. And whilst there are many types of different products, we looked at consulting, which is selling your time, information products, which is scaling your knowledge, and looking at products that are manufactured, either physical or software. For someone else's products, I introduce you to the concept of affiliate marketing. When you did all the sales, community, and marketing effort, but you pointed people to another company's product or site. They would buy directly off the company's website, so you had no ability to influence the sales process after you handed them over. We also looked at dropshipping, where you controlled the sales process all the way up to handing over the cash on your sales page. And then you place the order and pay the supplier who would deliver the product to your client. You had more control, but you didn't physically have to warehouse the product and deliver it to the customer. Your exercise for this lesson was to brainstorm your idea. Products in every portion of the value chain. I can't begin to tell you how important this exercise is, and we will later discuss it in the follow-up course, The Profit Booster. The importance of cross-sell, upsell, downsell, and value offer ladders in boosting your profit. We then looked at whether the market exists, and we looked to our competitors to understand what market exists, what products sell the best together as cross-sells and upsells, when we looked at things like other people bought this item. The very best advice I can give you is to not reinvent the wheel. If you were to start a knitting community, be sure to offer your version of the best-selling products on other websites when you launch, and then branch out with other offers. What differentiates your business is you, people coming because they know you, like you, and trust you, so they buy from you. Then we looked at meeting your customer needs. And as I mentioned at the start, the most important element of meeting the customer needs is by selling what they want and what they're prepared to pay for, not what you think they need. It's also no good asking potential customers what they would be prepared to pay for something, or whether your idea sounds good, because they're still in a hypothetical position. They're not opening their wallet. You need to get actual data through your research and testing the sales of products to know how to do this. The next course in the series is Finding Customers Who Buy, and that takes you through the process of really understanding what their needs are and using some nifty tools you've most likely never heard of to help you see what people are Googling. It also has a great bonus, which is an additional teaching on the marketing backbone, which will help you take you through how you view your business through the customer's lens, which enables you to design your entire business that way from the start, rather than at a later stage re-engineering your business from what you thought it should be to what they think it should be. So now what happens? Now that you have the product, you need to name it and name your business, as well as get a logo for it. In the bonus videos, I take you through all of that and why it's not as simple as you think, and what great tools allow you to do it beautifully, quickly, and for free, or how you find people to outsource it to. I also highly recommend that you start with Brave to be Free for Business Mindset Journey that you've got in your bonus. Most of my client feedback is how they didn't realize how unbelievably powerful those videos are in terms of their journey, because they reinforce this content of which product. If you haven't sorted out why you're doing this journey, what it's going to take, and get the great brain tools to help you be brave, your journey will end far too soon. Take care, everybody, and if you haven't signed up with Finding Customers Who Buy, click on the link in this course and make sure that you do, because it's a great next step in your journey. Finding Customers Who Buy. I'm Lisa Linfield, and I look forward to hearing from you in our Facebook group.